right. The next show we're going to be talking about is Kekkai Sensen and Beyond.
Aha. Yeah. Okay. Not a lot about this one. And honestly, I'm trying to... this might be one of the few times I'm going to have to go back. at least watch like the last maybe 2 or 3 episodes, because I'm having a hard time remembering if I actually finished this one entirely, or it might have been one of those ones that like ended abruptly.
Yeah.
Like they're like, nope, we're stopping here, and then you're gonna have to wait till the next season drops to find out what happens. I don't quite recall. I need refresher at least on that to remember for sure if I either finish it or if it just, because where I remember it, I'm like, okay, it didn't seem like it ended where it should have ended. Did we actually end this one, or is this something? So I'm gonna have to go back at least to see that. But beyond that, not a whole lot to say about this one, because the description just says this is the second season for this. But I am excited for this, and y'all can go back and see some of the videos we have about when I talked about the first season for this, because I'm not going to go into like huge details with it. But this world that they have created here, this is one of those few instances where like the world itself, just like we were talking about with Clockwork, is so interesting, because you have a mesh of the supernatural, and I mean like way supernatural. We have monsters, aliens, weird creatures, just everything is here in this city, and it's a human city, but it makes it seem so just like different, and it you never know what the heck's going to happen. The first season, even from the first episode, got me going, because like it was just a story of a kid who ended up getting like, he had to go chase after some creature, and I have to remember some of these little minute details, but like it was a small, tiny little creature he was trying to chase after. I don't remember why, but it was like his little adventure trying to get to this thing, and then he runs into the detective agency, and like their job is to make sure to like kind of like maintain peace and whatnot, but they investigate certain activities dealing with, you know, supernatural, because they have people on staff they have powers, and they use these powers. And like even the kid, you end up finding out, has like his eye has a certain power that he uses with that too. Again, I'm gonna have to watch some of this again so I can remember everything that's happened. But it was just there was so much in it, and it was so intriguing with how they portrayed everything, that I'm like, yes, oh my goodness, yes. Gotta see what the heck's going on here, and I'm hoping we just keep this seems like a world that they could keep expanding, because so much can happen in it, you know. I remember thinking about it too. I remember there was even a part where there was a game. What the commander of their detective agency unit had to play a game because he wanted to get information, and the only person who can give the information he wanted. You had to play this game and basically stake your life on it.
Yeah, I remember.
And it's like it's like playing the most massive, complicated game of chess imaginable. And you have to like stay awake for hours and hours and like days, even weeks. Keep playing with him. You didn't necessarily have to win. You just had to survive. You can't lose, and then time has to run out. And it was just like, oh my God, like that's, holy crap, how do you come up with, that is some amazing things there. That is original, new, refreshing. I'm like, okay, holy crap, we can do a ton of stuff with this. So yeah, I'm super excited to see what's going on in this world and how they're going to continue to expand upon it. So, and again, this is done by Bones. So, there's going to be the visuals on it are just absolutely, they're there. Bones does amazing work with that. So,
yeah. So,
I remember this is one I picked up and you didn't. So,
I had watched the first episode and I didn't like the characters. I don't know why. but I'm gonna give it another shot. I'm gonna go ahead and watch the first episode of the first season to see if I actually like it better. And if I do, then I might catch up. I don't know. This is another show that's they had 2 seasons already, right?
No, this is the second season for it.
So the first one's only 12 episodes?
Yeah, I want to say.
Okay, cool. Well, if it's like that, then I may have a better chance of adding that to the list than like Attack on Titan or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Bones. I love Bones, but for some reason, some of their shows, I'm just like, I'll watch something else.
See, this is your Attack on Titan for you.
Yeah. So, yeah, I know a lot of people like this show, and I couldn't get into it, so I'll give it another shot. But I'm glad you like it.
Yeah. This is definitely one I can get behind.
Yeah.
Anyways, but I guess I'm more or less I'm hoping for something akin to the big names that we have seen in the past. And he was like, okay, fine. And he completely kind of ignored her a little bit. And she was like, what? And he goes up and he's cleaning out one of the spare rooms that they had. And